Hi boys and girls, it's Kimochi time! Let's sing our song that I hope you follow along with me. Kimochis are our friends, Kimochis are our friends. They are here to play with us, Kimochis are our friends. They have feelings too, they have feelings too. Happy, sad, and angry, just like me and you. Whew, well done. Okay, my friends, this week we've been talking all about self-control, and I have to tell you something. I never put the Skittles away, so I've had to have really good self-control because they are in my line of sight. So every time I see them, I think, I should eat some. And then I say, nope, I have to have good self-control because I'm teaching my kindergartners how to have good self-control. So I guess I'll have to wait until after I eat dinner. But I want to review what we talked about. Yesterday we had some fun figuring out if these scenarios were kids who were using self-control or not. And I want to talk about the 3 steps of self-control because today we're going to be writing it so that you have your own 3 steps at home and you can look at it, keep it in your space. If ever you lose self-control, excuse me, or maybe you just want to practice, you'll know the 3 steps. So let's practice. Let's see if you remember. So self-control is being in control of our own bodies, our own feelings, our own actions. So step number 1 is stop. Yes. So before we do anything in self-control, you need to stop. Stop your thoughts, stop your body, stop your talking, whatever you're doing, just stop. This way it gives you some time to do step number 2, which is think. So step number 2 is think. And then after you've done steps 1 and 2, then you can do step number 3, which is act. And act hopefully in a kind, appropriate way because you've had some time to stop and think. So now you can really act in a nice way. And that takes a lot of practice, boys and girls. So don't think that you're going to get this right away. Some kids naturally have really good self-control and some kids need to work on it. And that's okay. That's what makes us all unique, is that we're all a little bit different. So today, I want you to get your paper out that was in my Kimochi's packet that says self-control. And together, we're going to write the 3 steps and we're going to draw a little picture to remind us of those 3 steps. So step number 1, we are going to do exactly the same 3 steps so that this way you have it. So on the little line here, I'm going to write stop. So I hear st, I hear a blend. Do you hear the 2 letters that say st? S and T. Good. And then I hear the short O. P. Stop. So make sure you write S-T-O-P. And then you know what we're going to do? We're going to draw a stop sign because you can draw a hand if you wanted to. You can draw a stop sign. I'm going to draw a stop sign, and a stop sign is an octagon. And an octagon has 8 sides. So I'm going to draw a line on the top like that. And then on either side, it's a line down like that and that. And then 2 straight lines on either side. So it looks like that. And then 2 curved lines, or diagonal lines almost. Diagonal, diagonal. It's okay if it's not perfect. And then we're going to connect it with another straight line on the bottom. And that is our octagon that has 8 sides. And in the middle, I want you to write the word stop again, because that's probably the hardest thing. I'm going to do all capital letters on this one. Stop. Good. We can do some coloring later, but stopping is probably the hardest of these 3 steps because you actually have to physically stop what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're saying, or what you're about to say. Okay, so stop, first step. Step number 2, think. And step number 2, I hear in the word think, I hear that secret, those 2 letters that don't like each other, and so they say, yes, that's a digraph. T and H. Ing. Oh, there's a sight word in there. And then k, k. So T, H, I, N, K. Think. It's amazing what we can spell with all of those secrets that we've been practicing. So think. So this is a little boy with his hand up pointing to his forehead because he's thinking. So I'm going to draw that. I'm just going to draw the head though. I'm going to draw the head. I'm going to draw me though. I'm not going to draw the little boy. I'm going to draw myself the best that I can. I want you to draw yourself the best that you can. And I'm going to draw I'll show you in just a minute. And let's see if it makes, I'm actually just going to draw a little speech bubble. I think that's, or a thought bubble. Like that. So I drew a picture of my head, and then when I think, I'm using my thinking bubble. And I am going to draw a little heart in the middle because I really want to make sure that I'm thinking with my heart. And so I just drew myself and thinking with a heart. So it's always what we have to think about when we're being thoughtful and kind. You have to think about it with your heart. Okay, so far we have step number 1, stop. Step number 2, think. And step number 3 is act. So I hear 3 sounds in the word act. I hear A, K, T, A, C, T. So you're going to write A, C, T, act. And that, there's already a little girl sitting there. And remember, it said when we were acting, we the motion was crossing our arms and smiling, because then we could make a really good decision. So for that one, I'm just going to draw, I think I'm going to draw a smile, a happy face, and maybe a heart, and what else can we draw? I just didn't want to have to draw another person. So I just put a happy face and a heart. And maybe I'm going to put the word kind here. Kind. Hey, kind is the word that rhymes with our sight word last week, find. So if you can spell find, you can spell kind. Okay. So I have a little happy face. I have a little heart. I have a little kind. I am actually going to think I'm going to draw a little candle too, because it makes me remember to take a deep breath and I know that if I'm acting with kindness in my heart, then I have light, meaning I'm being kind and calm. So those are the things that I'm going to put there. If you think of something else, if you want to draw a picture of yourself, since this little girl was here though, I thought I'd just make kind. You know what? I'm going to put kind words. So words. And I'll put a little, yeah, I'm going to put little clouds around it. So just to remember to be the light, shine bright, like be the best you can be by being kind, taking a deep breath if you need to, that calm down breath, smiling, thinking with your heart, saying kind words. So those are the things I try to remember when I act. Act with kindness, act with goodness, be the light, be kind, be happy. That's what I want to spread, not anger. Okay, so boys and girls, awesome job. Your last step is going to be to color your pictures. Take the time to color them however you'd like, but always do your best work, right? You should always put everything you have into what you do, because you know you want to make sure that you're doing the best that you can. So color your paper, and then you have your own tool reminder for the 3 steps of self-control so that you can practice it at home. Let's say it one more time. Step 1, stop. Step 2, think. And step 3, act. All right, my friends, well done. Thank you for learning about self-control with me this week. Tomorrow, I'm looking forward to a little Valentine's Day fun. So I will see you tomorrow, boys and girls. Bye.